Hi everyone, всем привет! Welcome to my channel AllasYummyFood. Today I'm going to show you how to make this amazing beef goulash recipe. I really love it. I do add a secret ingredient in there, but you can exclude that, especially if you're making this for kids. You can't have that ingredient in there. And the recipe is amazing. The goulash is very full of flavor. It's so comforting. It's a perfect food for winter, for autumn. When you fancy something a bit more, comforting, you can serve it with extra mashed potatoes, rice or noodles. You can use your imagination. If you want to get access to this recipe, including 500 other amazing recipes, you can join my online cooking school at AllasYummyFood.com/recipes and join thousands of other students just like you. And we have our amazing cooking and baking community. You have my support, you have no ads in my membership, and it's just super easy to search for any recipe, so you don't have to break your head anymore. You also save time and money because all the recipes are 100% tested, so you'll never fail and waste any of that. I really hope you join our online cooking school, and you can find more details down below in my description box, or you can check it out on my website. Now let's get cooking. Take your beef. You can use any beef that you like. I like to use fattier cuts like ribeye or any sort of steaks that have some fat in there. It makes the meat so much juicy and better. Cut it into small pieces, but not too small, as they will shrink when they fry. Pieces just like so. Then place all your meat into a bowl. I also like to use the glove. And then we're gonna add some flour inside and mix everything together. You want to coat your meat in flour so it gives it a nice crispy edge when we fry it beforehand. Then add oil into your pan. You can use any oil that you love together with butter to give it a really nice crispy, feeling and taste and flavor. And once everything is sizzling, your pan is nice and hot, you want to add your meat in small chunks just like so. Make sure you cook 1/2 at a time, otherwise if you add all the meat, it's going to steam rather than fry into these crispy pieces. And you want them to be separated just like that. Don't move them while they're frying. You just want to leave them as they are for a couple of minutes. And once they start to become nice and crispy on one side, you can turn it around and fry it on the other side, just like so. Once they are done, you want to take them out and place them onto a plate and repeat it with the rest of your meat. If you've got 2 pans, of course, you can do it in 2 pans. Next, you're going to chop up all your vegetables, your onion, your peppers, your carrots, and everything that you're going to need into small, nice, fine pieces, just like so. Then add oil into your pan. Use a different type of pan. Add your chopped onions together with your carrots, red peppers, and just mix everything together on nice medium heat. We really want to release a lot of flavor in our vegetables, so we want to crisp them up so they just, soften a little bit, but also release their flavors. After that, you're going to add your chopped garlic and all your spices. Mix everything together, and you can always adjust your spices and seasoning at the end of your cooking process, but we want to add as much flavor as we can right now. Mix everything really well, then add your tomato paste or puree and mix again, and keep cooking your vegetables until they soften. You will see they will start to smell amazing and they will be much softer than before. Lastly, add your meat. And you can see that my meat is still raw, and that's fine. That's how it should be. Add your stock. And we're going to cook this for a while. I'll leave all the measurements and procedure of how to make this, of course, in your recipes in the membership. So once you've added your stock, the temperature will go down, so just keep cooking it. Then add your chopped tomato. You can use canned tomatoes or chopped tomatoes. I actually had to move my mixture into a larger pot because it was way too small. And then you want to add your red wine. Now, the red wine is going to give it a lot of flavor and taste, so I recommend not skipping this step. You're then gonna wait for your mixture to boil, and we're going to cook this for about 2 hours on low temperature. So you want it simmering constantly, so don't forget about it, but also make sure it doesn't boil on a very like fast and thick heat, because otherwise the mixture will just evaporate, and we really want, you know, our meat to be very tender. After 2 hours, you're going to add your chopped potatoes and continue to simmer for about another 20 minutes or so. Then in a little pot, you're going to add your cornstarch or corn flour with a little bit of your stock and mix it really well until there are no lumps and the mixture is nice and sort of thickened. It will become nice and white. And we're going to add this into our goulash. This will help to thicken it a little bit, making it, you know, very creamy but thick at the same time. So just add that in, mix it through, cook it for further 5 minutes until the cornstarch starts to thicken up. And then add any greens that you love, parsley, dill, coriander, anything that you want. Mix everything through one more time, and then just serve this delicious goulash. I love to eat it with sour cream and extra greens. This is such an amazing dish, perfect for any sort of holidays. It's perfect for winters and autumns when it's nice and cold and you want something comforting and delicious. So enjoy this. I hope you try this, and I can't wait to hear what you think.